Yo, man, what it is, what it was, and what it be like. This your host, the most negative prophet on this Thumping Thursday, bro. And that's the trip, man. The short that I made a couple of days ago, that motherfucker got more views than my regular videos that I be editing and shit. That's fucking crazy, man. So I guess I make some more shorts or um, do some vids showing my face or whatever since it got more traction. But shit, I want to talk about these past since that's been going on since this year started. Um, Most recently, we had this cat named Scooter. I never heard of before. I guess he was future artist or something like that. He ended up getting offed down there in Atlanta after some new information just popped up about a female. Ended up calling the laws on him, and supposedly the laws end up having something to do with his death. But they're not taking responsibility for it. They're putting it on her, which they should. So that's good that they finally holding these females accountable when they do wicked things like that, having these people getting off. So that's a good thing. RIP to that cat. And it's deeper, it's way deeper than what it is, than it is on the surface. But we're gonna get into that on another video. I'm trying to make this real quick before I clock in for work. And the person, Dwayne, the artist Dwayne that sang on Tony, the lead singer, the one that sang It Never Rains in Southern California, he passed away, I think, like almost a month ago, or almost 2 months ago. I think it was a month ago. And that was crazy, man, because I was listening to his album, the one that had It Never Rains in Southern California, and It Feels Good. And what's another single they had on there? I think them the only two singles they had on there. There's some other songs on there, too, that I like. The whole album was good. But I think it was like their first album, It Feels Good, and It Never Rains in Southern California. And I was playing this shit for like a month straight. It was like in January, you know what I mean? January, and then parts of February. Then he ended up passing away in March. That shit was crazy, man. I always wanted, that's like one of my favorite R&B groups too, Tony, man, since I was a kid. When I heard Anniversary. Well, when I seen the music video on BET, they had all the videos out and shit, and that was one of the videos that popped up. Anniversary. So ever since I heard that song, that's been my favorite R&B group. One of them. I got a few of them, but that's one of them. So I always want to do music with them, man. But he ended up passing away. So, RIP to him. I wish I knew his last name, but I ain't got the Googles right now, since I got this camera on and shit. So RIP to him. Who else passed away? There's been a whole bunch of people that passed away, man. George Foreman just passed. That's another crazy one too, because me and my son was outside. I was working out, getting my workout in, and I was telling my youngest son about stamina over strength. You can have all the strength in the world, but if you ain't got no stamina, that strength end up dying down. And that's how Muhammad Ali ended up beating George Foreman. George Foreman had all the strength, but Muhammad Ali, he had the stamina. He let him punch himself out all the way into the last round. And then, when all that stamina was reduced about him from doing all that punching on Muhammad Ali, then it didn't matter how Ali hit him. If he touched him in the right spot, it was going to knock him down. And that's how I ended up getting George Foreman up out of there. So I was trying to teach him the difference between having stamina and strength. It's good to have stamina. It's good to have strength, but it's good to have stamina, because that shit can outlast that strength when a motherfucker tired. So, and we was talking about that, and then he ended up passing away like 2 weeks after I had that discussion with my son, man. So it's crazy, man. Every time I end up thinking about somebody, or I have a dream and this person randomly just popped up in my dream, or I listen to some music and I ain't heard this song in a while, or I ain't heard the artist in a while, or whatever, they end up strangely passing away later, or they already passed away and they know nothing about it. It's just like Jerry Butler. That's one of my another favorite artists. He got a song, Never Gonna Give You Up. It's an old song. And from the last time I remember, he was still alive. But when I talked to my dad, he was like, nah, he just passed away. I just heard about him passing away. I'm like, man, no, he didn't. Because, sometimes my dad be having the wrong information. He be reading stuff that be online, and sometimes that stuff be, fake, man. But I'm like, man, that man ain't passed away. So when I looked it up, he was actually right this time. He ended up passing away. He passed away in February, man. I think he was like 90-something. Like, damn, I was just thinking about that song, I'm Never Gonna Give You Up, man. And, he ended up passing away this year. But he lived his life. He was like 90-something. So, it ain't like that. He got murdered, not like that. He probably just, it was just time to go. You know what I mean? When God call you home, everybody got their number, man. When he pull your number, you got to be called, man. you know. So that's one of the few deaths that's been going on, man. But I got to get ready to clock in and shit. I'm gonna make a quick little video, man. So y'all have a great thumping Thursday, man, and I'll get at y'all probably later on today or tomorrow, man. Shit, it's gonna be raining almost all day today, so I'm probably making another video later on today because I only got one shift. All right, man, y'all take it easy. One.